Life's hard truths at 60, what really matters? Ladies and gentlemen, let me begin with a bold and perhaps unsettling truth. Life is a cruel teacher. It never asks if you're ready. It doesn't offer a second chance before the test. Especially as you age, the lessons life delivers become sharper, more personal, and often more painful. By the time you reach the age of 60, you begin to understand this on a visceral level. Something shifts. You realize that the support system you once took for granted, the people you thought would always be around, may no longer be there in the way you once imagined. Your children have grown. They love you, yes, but they have lives of their own, responsibilities, perhaps children to raise, careers to maintain. Your parents are likely gone, and your siblings or friends may have become more distant, wrapped up in their own lives and struggles. The once solid network of family and friendship may now feel thinner, more fragile, more conditional. So here's the truth: if you're counting on family alone to carry you through your later years, to be your safety net, your source of meaning, and your stability, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. But I didn't come here to discourage you. Quite the opposite. Because as the illusion of lifelong dependency fades, something powerful emerges, a new sense of personal responsibility, and with it, the opportunity to build something stronger, more enduring, and fully within your control. There are 5 foundational pillars that every person, especially those entering the later stages of life, must build. These pillars, if cultivated with care and maintained with intention, will carry you through the inevitable storms of aging. They are not abstract ideas or spiritual platitudes. They are grounded, practical truths about what it means to live a resilient, purposeful, and fulfilling life at 60 and beyond. Let's explore each one, beginning with the foundation of everything else. Pillar number 1, health is your fortress. By the time you reach 60, one truth becomes painfully obvious: your body is no longer as forgiving as it once was. The late nights, the skipped workouts, the comfort foods, all of it begins to catch up with you. In youth, poor choices felt recoverable. At 60, they begin to feel permanent. Health is not just a concern, it's the bedrock of your independence, your freedom, your dignity. When your health falters, every other aspect of life becomes compromised. Travel becomes difficult. Hobbies get shelved. Even daily tasks can become daunting. But here's the good news: even at 60 or 70 or 80, it's not too late to take charge. The human body, though worn with time, is remarkably adaptable when given the right care. Movement is essential. You don't need to train for a marathon. You just need consistency. A daily walk. A stretch routine. Light strength training to preserve muscle. Swimming or yoga to improve flexibility and balance. Motion is not just physical, it's psychological. It's a reminder to the world and to yourself that you are still alive and active. Nutrition becomes less about indulgence and more about fuel. At this stage of life, your body demands real nourishment. Whole foods. Leafy greens. Lean proteins. Healthy fats. Hydration. The goal isn't to be thin or perfect, it's to be energized, strong, and clear-headed. Your food should serve you, not sabotage you. Sleep, often underestimated, is more critical than ever. Good sleep helps your body repair, your mind recover, and your immune system recharge. Prioritize it like you would medicine, because it is. And remember this: taking care of your health is not selfish. It's not vanity. It's responsibility. To yourself. To those who love you. To the future you still have left. Pillar number 2, financial security matters. Let's move to another hard reality: your ability to earn may decrease as you age, but your expenses won't. In fact, they may rise. Healthcare, medications, home maintenance, transportation, these needs don't go away, and many of them become more urgent. Financial stress is corrosive. It eats away at your peace of mind, your sense of control, and ultimately, your ability to live freely. So financial security is not just about having money. It's about having options. Having dignity. Being able to say no when something doesn't feel right and yes when opportunity knocks. If you're not yet retired, this is your time to plan. Think long term. Save consistently. Eliminate debt where possible. Don't rely on the assumption that your children or the government will catch you when you fall. They might try, but it won't always be enough. If you've already retired and feel financially vulnerable, it's never too late to recalibrate. Downsizing. Creating passive income. Learning how to manage what you have with wisdom. These are all ways to reclaim a sense of financial control. And above all, avoid denial. Face your financial reality with courage. Meet with a planner. Ask questions. Read. Educate yourself. Because burying your head in the sand only delays the inevitable. At 60, money isn't about luxury, it's about security. It's about making sure your choices reflect your values, not your limitations. Pillar number 3, the power of purpose. What do you wake up for? This is one of the most important questions a 60-year-old can ask themselves. Because at this stage of life, many of the roles that once gave you identity begin to fade. You may no longer be raising children. You may no longer be employed. Your daily calendar may look emptier than it once did. And without purpose, emptiness sets in. Not just boredom, but something deeper, a sense of irrelevance. But let me be clear, purpose doesn't have an expiration date. Purpose can be rediscovered, reinvented, reinvigorated. It can be simple, like helping your neighbor. Or profound, like mentoring young people, writing your story, or advocating for a cause you believe in. Purpose is the antidote to stagnation. It keeps you mentally sharp, emotionally grounded, and spiritually alive. It turns aging from a passive experience into an active one. And it's deeply personal. Your purpose doesn't need applause. It just needs to matter to you. Ask yourself, what makes me feel alive? What would I do even if no one paid me? What wisdom can I pass on? Because when you move with purpose, you stop counting the years and start making the years count. Pillar number 4, building resilience. Let's talk about mindset. By the time you turn 60, you've likely faced your share of pain, loss, regret, disappointment. Maybe you've buried loved ones. Maybe your body has betrayed you. Maybe the life you imagined for yourself looks very different from the one you ended up living. And that's okay. Because life isn't about avoiding hardship. It's about learning how to stand up again when you've been knocked down. Resilience isn't about pretending everything is fine. It's about saying, even if it's not fine, I'm still here. I'm still trying. It's about being flexible in the face of change. It's about choosing curiosity over fear, growth over bitterness. And yes, it's about grief. The older you get, the more loss you will face. But resilience teaches you how to hold that grief with grace, to honor it, learn from it, and continue moving forward with hope. Resilience also means self-forgiveness. By 60, you've made mistakes. Maybe you didn't save enough. Maybe you let some relationships slip away. Maybe you didn't live the life you thought you would. Let it go. Carry only what helps you grow. The resilient person doesn't ask, why me? They ask, what now? And they keep going. Pillar number 5, the importance of community. Finally, let's talk about connection. Because at 60 and beyond, one of the most vital realizations is this: the people you surround yourself with will define your happiness more than anything else. You need a tribe, not necessarily your family, but people who choose to walk with you. Who see you, hear you, value you. This is not about how many friends you have. It's about the depth of those relationships. One true friend is worth more than 1,000 social media connections. And community doesn't just happen, it's built. It's built by showing up, by making the call, by asking someone how they're really doing. It's also built by letting go of toxic, draining, or one-sided relationships that no longer align with who you are or want to become. Isolation is dangerous. Studies show that loneliness has the same health risks as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. So create your circle intentionally. Join a group. Volunteer. Take a class. Be around people who challenge and uplift you. Because when life hits hard, it's not your money, not your house, not even your accomplishments that will carry you, it's your people. Taking responsibility for your life. So let's put it all together. Health. Financial security. Purpose. Resilience. Community. These are your 5 pillars. They are your shield against the hardships of aging and your bridge to a vibrant, independent life. But here's the hard truth: these pillars are not handed to you. They don't fall from the sky. They're not guaranteed by your spouse, your children, or society. They are your responsibility. That can be terrifying. But it can also be liberating. Because it means you have agency. You have the power to act. To rebuild. To reclaim. To say, this is my life, and I will live it on my terms. So if you're 60 or getting close, ask yourself, how strong are these pillars in your life? If they're weak, don't panic. Just begin. Start walking. Start learning. Start connecting. Start saving. Start forgiving. And if your pillars are strong, then maintain them with gratitude and vigilance. They are your lifelines. Protect them. Because in the end, it's not about what you've lost, it's about what you've built. And what you build now, today, can carry you for the rest of your life, with dignity, freedom, and hope. Thank you.